Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here, and today I want to talk about awareness, self awareness, but specifically awakened awareness. Okay, so I've made some notes here, and awakened awareness is the ability to be aware of what is running our lives subconsciously. What is it is the ability to look between the lines of our subconscious mind. It's the ability to work through illusions, distortions. It's the ability, awakened awareness is the ability to connect with the true self, the God self, the I am, that pure source love. Okay? Awakened awareness is also what is our ticket, literally, to our sovereignty, to our sovereign being. Okay? Awakened awareness is also the ability to enjoy change, the ability to feeling and being empowered while going through difficult obstacles, let's put it that way. Okay. Now, awakened awareness, in order to become awake and aware, let's put it that way, we need to look between the lines. We need to look between the lines of our thoughts. We need to look between the lines of the themes that's running in our life. We need to look at the patterns or the way aspects of ourselves is showing up. When it is showing up, why it is showing up, and how we are using it. Okay? And then it is being fully aware of the symbols and synchronicities in our life. And when we are not awake and aware, we do not notice the symbols, synchronicities, but also the possibilities and the opportunities. Okay? Now, when we do that, when we dive into what's happening between the lines, what's the themes here, what's the deeper meaning here, what's the wisdom here, what's the growth here, all those bigger thoughts that's happening in our subconscious mind. So we're looking at our subconscious mind, we're deciphering our subconscious behavior and actions and thoughts. And as we do that, as we allow that to become more conscious, we then strengthen our connection with our intuition. We strengthen the connection to our guides, our soul. That is basically our pathway. Because when we start questioning, we start opening up to the unknown. Okay? And it's in the unknown that all these gems, all this wisdom, this greater awareness is, this connection, the key to feeling and being in the I am presence, the true self, the God consciousness. Okay? So in order to experience that, we have to stretch our consciousness. We need to stretch our consciousness and allow ourselves to experience, allow ourselves to open to all the other possible realities that's happening at the same time. Now, what I mean by that is we start looking within at everything that's playing out inside that we are just too busy to notice, but we also start noticing, opening up to these other possible dimensions that we don't know yet. But as we open up to them and invite them in and become curious about it, we then unlock the door to it and we can start experiencing it. So maybe we start doing research on it, maybe we start having memories of it. And that actually reminds me of a client that I did a past life regression with, that had the most amazing experience of experiencing God consciousness. And that is something that is something that does really open you up to awakened awareness. Because once you've felt that, once you've experienced that, once you know how it feels, then you can start experiencing that in daily life. You start looking for it in daily life. You start looking for those moments to experience it and bring it more into your life. That's all awakened awareness. Okay? So to increase our awakened awareness, like I say, we have to become more aware of what's going on inside of us. The subtle pains, the subtle noise that we are ignoring inside, and the shadow self. And we suppress it by keeping busy. We suppress it through programming, through maybe saying, you're not allowed to speak so loudly in public, so you suppress that part of yourself that had a message for you. Or you're suppressing laughing out loud because you've been brought up that you don't laugh out loud. Children shouldn't be heard, they should only be seen. Those kind of things. Subtle pains. And then the bigger pains we also suppress, the traumas, the wounds. And when we suppress that, that literally stops our intuition. That closes the door on our connection with our soul. That closes the door to being our true self. Okay? Now there's many layers to this. This awakening process, there's many different layers to it. Okay? But also a sign that you are suppressing your shadow side and the shadows within. When we bring it to light, that's when we connect to the higher awareness, that's when we connect to soul, our intuition, all those beautiful things. But another sign that we are suppressing is when we follow the crowd, when we do as we're told, when we do as is expected of us. Okay? And not following your true voice, your true calling. Okay? And the longer we've done that, the more difficult it is to come back into alignment. All right? But we all do it all the time. We all do it. We've all been brought up, programmed, and with wounds and things. So, but the sooner we start doing this inner work, becoming more aware of the subtleness of everything, the space between the thoughts, the meaning behind the visions we get, the different meanings, the different possibilities, the different realities. The more we question, and not question from the mind, it's a curiosity question. It's being curious and allowing your body wisdom to show you what is true, not your mind. okay? It's through the mind that we analyze, but it's through the body wisdom that we learn what is true for us. And it is in hanging on to our pains and the programming and the blocks that we cannot find that light to higher awareness. So the moment we start peeling away those layers, we allow the light to come in. We open up to the beautiful, beautiful, divine presence of self, that knowing who you are on such a deep level. And that deep level is filled with so much love. It's unbelievable. That stepping into your I am is pure love. It is so much love that you will just burst with joy and cry at the same time. And like I said, there's many levels of this awakening awareness. And as you go through these levels, that's the spiritual journey. That's the ascension journey. It's going through all these levels. And the first time you reach it, you think, oh, this is amazing, this is beautiful, I've got it, I am now enlightened, I am now healed, I'm now, this is it. And then you become used to that, and the next level unfolds, and you go through similar again, where you feel, oh, now I know, and now I see. And every time you go through a layer, you connect more to the I am. You connect more to God consciousness. You connect more with that beautiful true self inside of you. That is pure love, pure joy, peace. Okay? And as we are doing that, we are becoming more free. Free to be ourselves. Free to not be influenced, controlled, boxed by whoever, parents, people, whoever. Okay, you can really stand up and be yourself. Enjoy being yourself and experience that it's an underlying joy. And when you are experiencing this way of being, you realize that we are here to experience many life lessons, okay? And even when you are awake and aware and loving who you are, there will still be testing times. But you know that those testing times are there for you to overcome and to grow. So when those testing times come, you look at it completely different. Okay? You don't look at it from a point of suffering. Of course there will be pain and unpleasantness, but you know that there's growth here and you're looking for the wisdom. And you're finding it again and again and again and again. And until you move through the lesson completely and you finish that lesson. Okay? But we have to remember, even when we go through these difficult life lessons, that it's not all pain. There's joy in that as well. So allow yourself to experience joy when you are in pain. Okay? So to fully experience the God consciousness, the I am presence, the true self, we have to get out of the mind. We have to step out of the head. Okay? And I know that's what the majority of people struggle with, really struggling with stepping out of the mind that's been so been running our lives, and we've been programmed to really count on our mind. Our mind is the only answer. Only believe what the mind tells you. And our mind literally is made up of fear. It's all about fear. You know, preventing fear, preventing pain, preventing. But we are here to experience, we are here to grow, we are here to flow, to dance the dance of life. And so whatever you can do to step out of the mind, whether it is breath work, meditation, dance, being in nature, listening to meditative, beautiful music, doing sport, repetitive sports. It's very good to getting you into that state of nothingness. But also at the same time, to notice when you are suppressing. So when are you doing things to avoid listening to the inner voice? When are you scrolling on social media, watching movies, using substances, all those things. So to really become aware of what you do and why. Okay? So to be awakened and aware, we have to work through the levels of self inside, but also allow our mind, expand our consciousness to the impossible, to allow the impossible to be possible. Okay? Because once you can do that, then you're opening the doorway for the other dimensions and realities and possibilities to show itself to you. Because then you're not limited. Okay? So also once we start living in the other dimensions, like connecting to other beings, connecting to other realities, then we raise our vibration. We need to raise our vibration in order to connect there, but the more time we spend there, we're also raising our vibration. Now, it doesn't mean that your vibration won't go down. There's still things that happen in life that lowers your vibration, okay? Because we're all working through our shadows. We're all out in this world being confronted by many shadows, triggers, okay? And that can lower our vibration. So we need those tools to bring ourselves back into being awake and aware. How do you remove those densities from you? So what I'm saying there is, so when your vibration drops, you need tools to lift your vibration, to remove the denseness. Okay, so we can do it in many ways: salt bath, swimming in the sea, energy cleansing work, seeing someone like me, a healer, to remove that stuck energy out of you, so you can raise your vibration. And when our vibration lowers through whatever, our awareness also, our awakened awareness also goes down. So it's important to note that and to make a conscious decision to pull yourself out of that, to switch your intuition on, connect with your intuition, connect with your soul guidance, your team in spirit. Because the ego mind is always trying to pull us back into being asleep, back into being in the box. Society loves putting everyone into boxes. So we have to be on cue and go, I can feel my vibration dropping. Where's my intuition? Why isn't my intuition switched on? Why don't I know what I'm feeling at the moment? That's time to, right, let me connect to my heart. Let me cleanse my energy. Let me do some humming and chanting. That's also good for switching back on again. Okay? And when we are doing this all the time, when we are awake and aware all the time, now it sounds like hard work, but it's not. It just takes practice, and then it becomes second nature, like everything else you do, right? Then you can start making choices that's in your highest and best good, meaning choices that's in alignment with your true self, your soul self, why you are here. Choices in alignment with your life path, your mission, your purpose. Now that doesn't mean it's a big mission or purpose. You might just be here to experience life, the love of life. But if we allow ourselves to shut down, we will not be seeing the signs, the synchronicities, we won't be getting the aha moments, we won't be getting the breadcrumbs for us to follow on our path. Okay? Now again, that doesn't mean that the path is going to be easy. Okay? We are here to experience everything, to grow. We're in this earth school. We're here to grow. Okay? So we're always in a state of practicing being in the here, in the now. How do I feel now? What is this uncomfortable feeling? Oh, I'm in a beautiful, relaxed state. Fantastic. What is my number one priority? Let it come from intuition. Okay? Yeah. So, our journey of awakening is about experience. Experience as much as possible. We are here to experience as much as possible. That means putting ourselves in new situation, experiences all the time. So we can have that soul growth. Okay? Meeting new people. That's all soul growth. Letting people expand our minds where we are thinking. New places, new experiences. We are not here to be stagnant. And the moment we start getting stagnant, it is fine to be in a pause. It's fine to be in a bit of, a zone of comfort for a while. It's fine to be there. But if you're there too long, you're going to get stagnant. And when you get stagnant, that leads to being stuck. That leads to being unhappy, unfulfilled, right? But it's very important to establish that connection with your intuition. And part of our awakened awareness is being aware of this physical body we've been given. This physical body is always sending us signals. It's always talking to us, but we are avoiding it, we are suppressing it, we are ignoring it, okay, because we are too busy, whatever. But we've also been given this physical body not only to tell us what's happening in our lives, because remember, every disease is because of a suppressed emotion, a suppressed wound. And I can really vouch for that as being a holistic health coach for many, many, many years. That's really true. Now, this physical body is also here to give us pleasure, to enjoy it. And this physical body will only give us pleasure if we look after it. Feed it healthy food. And also with healthy food, it is unhealthy food, processed food, junk food, that closes down the awakening process, closes down the awareness, switches on the judging, the ego. So really look at our healthy eating. Look after this body, move it, feel it, dance, enjoy it. We've been giving this to experience life with. Okay? So this is all part of the awakening experience, is to be aware of this body, nurture it. Is it feeling tired? Why? Is it feeling alive? Fantastic. Enjoy it. So awakened awareness is the ability to see between the lines. Even when you are receiving visions, guidance from your team in spirit, being able to see between the lines of that is also key. Because, for example, let's take an example. You get a vision, you have a dream of you need to stop being friends with someone in your life. That person is a bad person. Don't be friends with that person anymore. That's a vision or the dream you get. Now you question it. You ask soul, is that true? Do you want me to stop this friendship? Yes or no? No. Okay, so what is the meaning here of I need to end this friendship? It can be that maybe in this friendship you shouldn't be talking about something specific anymore. Or maybe you need to bring in a topic, open a discussion on something that friend needs. Or maybe you need to just spend less time with that person at the moment, because at the moment they are going through something that is pulling your energy down. So there's many different, you see what I mean? There can be very many different possibilities around something like that. So I just wanted to talk about awakened awareness today, because I always say take a bird's eye view. Have a bird's eye view. Have a bird's eye view of yourself. Step out of yourself, look down on yourself. Step out of your mind, look down on your mind. Step out of your dreams, look down at your dreams. So that's a message I want to leave with you today. Allow yourself to expand your mind, your consciousness, and your mind. Expand your being, to open and allow all possibilities, all realities. Doesn't matter how crazy it is. Allow it in. If it's not for you, it will leave. But if it is for you, then you've given the possibility for it to come in. Okay? And do the inner work. Go open up the shadows inside. Peel away the layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers. Because through that we build a stronger connection with our true self. And also that is the key to the other dimensions. And that is the key to complete I am presence. Complete God consciousness. Pure love. Pure love. So I'm wishing you a beautiful day. If you like this video, please let me know. I appreciate that. Like it, share it, comment. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, I've got some free resources on my website. If you are interested in working with me to increase your awareness, check out my Higher Awareness program specifically for that. And thank you so much for being here. Sending you so much love. Bye.